Money will come back, but we will never be 20-something again. Swimming with giants in the turquoise water in Belize, racing each other around the island on golf carts, and enjoying delicious local food and fruits in the town of San Pedro. Our journey started in Belize City, where we headed to the water taxi terminal to take a ferry to San Pedro.
Thank you very much.
The ferry ride is around 1 hour and 30 minutes, and first you'll stop at Caye Caulker. As the ferry approaches Ambergris Caye on the open water, you can slowly start to see the turquoise blue that make up the water of Belize. After collecting your luggage from the ferry, the first thing you'll want to do is to get a golf cart. Golf cart will be the easiest and the main way for you to travel around San Pedro. This is our home for the next 5 days. Annie, this way.
Again. Hi, AD. Welcome to my home. Okay, let me show you. So this is my kitchen, and I sourced this stone from the Himalayan mountains. This is our living room. Some nice fake plants as well. And we have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. This one is the exact same size as the other one. This is our private swimming pool, and obviously there's a bed for each person to suntan. We also get the view of the river. There's also a bathroom, as I was saying, to sink. Wow.
Whoa!
That one I picked up from the streets.
Yes.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Yes.
This is my walk-in closet.
Wow. After settling into our Airbnb, our first stop is the supermarket to stock up on food for our trip. And we also came across this fruit stand, which we visited so many times over the duration of the trip to get fresh fruits.
They're just squishy.
Still,
Yep.
lot curry, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is Annie driving us back to the Airbnb.
I'm just out here.
Got beer, fruits, and takeout for tonight. For dinner, we got takeout from Robin's Kitchen, serving delicious oxtail and curry chicken. We woke up bright and early the next day to cook our breakfast. San Pedro's cost of food is expensive, so we decided to cook every day for breakfast to save some money. Today, we're taking a half-day trip with Inland and Sea Adventure to the famous Ho-Chan Reserve to see some amazing wildlife. From land, it only takes around 30 minutes to reach the marine reserve, where you can check in and receive a wristband that allows you to go into the water. We just got to the first snorkel site. This is Ho-Chan Marine Reserve. Our first snorkel trip started off in the shallow grass area, where we spotted a stingray just relaxing on the sand. As you slowly make your way to the deeper region of the water, you can start seeing coral formations, sea fans, and even these friendly nurse sharks sleeping on the sandbank. I was really amazed at the well-preserved underwater nature at the reserve. You can see barracudas, turtles, and all sorts of marine lives, with the coral health still being relatively healthy. As we slowly make our way to the deeper part of the reserve, we started seeing bigger schools of fish, giant barracudas, and also different rock formations. And as we were just swimming, we spotted this beautiful spotted eagle ray swimming our way. And in just another second, we spotted 2 more just swimming peacefully right underneath us. As we make our way to the boat, I captured this beautiful moment where a nurse shark swims towards this spotted eagle ray. We hydrated with some water and watermelon and made our way to our second stop. This is Shark Ray Alley, historically rumored to be a cleaning site for fishermen, and as a result attracts hundreds of nurse sharks to feed here. This is my first time ever swimming with nurse sharks in the water. These friendly giants are so gentle, but always remember to not touch anything underwater. As soon as you jump in, you'll see nurse sharks all around you in every single direction. Since we decided to do only a half-day tour for today, we headed back to the shore. We spent some time in the town center of San Pedro, walking around and just enjoying the sun. Here you can find many restaurants and also places selling souvenirs for travelers. We just got back from our first snorkeling trip. Right now we're gonna go enjoy this gorgeous pool from our villa. For lunch, we found this restaurant called Island Taste, serving delicious local Belizean cuisines. We ordered some shrimp ceviche and also rice and beans that comes with stewed pork and beef. For the afternoon, we explored the town of San Pedro a little bit more. First stop is the local artisan market. If you want to bring home any souvenirs from Belize, we highly recommend this market, as you can see the work from local artisans and also customize it however you like. The sunset this evening was stunning, so we decided to head to the pier to enjoy it even more. This is Wayo's Beach Bar, located right on top of the water. There are many bars and restaurants to choose over the water, and these will typically be a little bit more expensive than local restaurants in the town center, but you're paying for the view and also the vibe. We have a longer day today, so we also woke up early to prepare breakfast. Morning, it's our third day on the island. Today we'll be doing a full day snorkeling tour to some of the snorkel spots and also visit Caye Caulker. We headed to the dock and geared up to go. Today's water was definitely a little bit more bumpy, but that didn't stop us from heading into the water. Our first snorkel sight of the day was a sunken ship. Rumor has it that this ship was carrying thousands of bottles of Belizean beers. And now the ship is overtaken by corals and act as a nursery to a lot of different fishes. And our highlight of the day was the second snorkeling stop. This site is called Coral Garden, and it is known for the chance to see manatees. We got super lucky, and not long after we jumped into the water, we saw this manatee just floating in the deep blue. The manatee soon swam away, and we explored the rest of the site, enjoying the beautiful coral formations. Just as we're about to leave the site, another bigger manatee floated right beneath us. This was definitely one of the highlights of my trip. After snorkeling, we headed to Caye Caulker. This is the seahorse habitat here. Trying to find and spot seahorses.
Your fingers, right? And stick it out of the boat like a feet or two up.
Our second stop was tarpon feeding.
I'm gonna get taken out by one of these.
Annie was fine from feeding, but I got injured. Like always, when you interact with wildlife, there's always a chance of getting hurt. The inside of tarpon's mouth is actually really rough and can scratch your skin. Our captain then dropped us off on Caye Caulker for some delicious lunch. And after lunch, we had around 2 hours to ourselves to explore the island. There are lots of beachfront restaurants, cafes, and bars to choose from, but we found this place called Ice and Beans to enjoy some iced drinks and relax on the hammocks. Before heading back to the boat, we spent some time at the Splits. This is the site where a channel of water cuts Caye Caulker into half. We just came back from our full day snorkeling tour, enjoying the Airbnb. For dinner, we headed to this restaurant called La Divina Providencia to enjoy some delicious, fresh grilled snappers and also babusa.
No, but even right outside.
We got some grilled whole snapper for only 35 Belizean dollars. It's our second to last day on San Pedro. Tomorrow we'll head back to Belize City and then back to New York. Getting a golf cart drive-through coffee. We got a cold brew for the road. This is the bridge connecting San Pedro's north side to the south side. And we just crossed. Today we're driving an hour to the north of San Pedro to this place called Tranquility Bay. As you drive north, you'll find that the paved road slowly turns into sand and bumpy road. And you'll find that most of the time, you're the only golf cart on the street, but when you make it, it is definitely more than worth it. Tranquility Bay is one of the closest points on land to the Barrier Reef, meaning you can easily swim out to see the coral reefs for yourself. But the swim is still a good 1 mile out, so make sure that the water condition is good and that you have enough energy to swim back to shore. For our first snorkel trip, we stayed close to the shallow area and just exploring some of the shallower reefs. And then we had a quick lunch at the restaurant that is right on the pier itself. For the gorgeous view, the great hospitality, the restaurant is actually really well priced. And after the meal, we started deciding our game plan to swim all the way out to the actual reef system. The trick is to take many rest stops in between the way, but make sure that you're only standing on pure sand. We made it out to the Barrier Reef and saw many interesting coral formations and marine lives. After our second snorkel trip, we rested and then went back to our Airbnb to rest and also enjoy the rooftop terrace. For our last meal in San Pedro, we found a local restaurant in the town center to enjoy some more local Belizean cuisine. The next morning, we woke up super early to catch the 7 a.m. ferry back to Belize City, since we have a flight to catch. And then we ended our trip with a delicious breakfast at Nary's before heading to the airport. Honestly, Belize really surprised me from the jungle to the ocean on how much treasures this nation holds. Would strongly recommend it if you're considering Belize as your destination.